Did you know that Feeding the Economy reports show that 7% of the nation's economy and 29% of American jobs are linked to food and agriculture sectors, either directly or indirectly? American Farm Bureau Federation Chief Economics Roger Crane said, "American agriculture is really the foundation of our lives and our economy. This study reveals the numbers and maybe some of the spirit of this one indispensable sector. The cost of growing crops could outpace revenue for many farmers in 2022, making it more difficult to break even despite rising commodity prices and increased demand both domestically and globally." The American Farm Bureau Federation initial report concludes that farm production costs are likely to increase 6% in 2022, which follows a 12% increase in 2021. This continues a trend stretching back several years. Since 2013, farmers have seen almost all production expenses increase. For example, livestock and poultry expenses have gone up 46%, and marketing, storage, and transportation costs have increased 59%. I have seen the same expenses increase in my own cows, along with raising my pigs last year for 4-H. Other production costs that are increasing are fertilizer, seed, and chemical prices, which make up almost 20% of farm expenses. Also, fuel and energy prices are rising, which remains uncertain due to the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Labor costs are also a concern for every industry, along with finding workers to do the work. Market and production distribution continue due to the pandemic and world unrest. I have seen this firsthand in my life, from getting textbooks for college, to trying to get feed for my 4-H animals, to even Girl Scout cookie shortages. While higher prices for crops are eye-catching in the headlines, most people do not think about the higher prices farmers and ranchers are paying for the fuel, seed, and fertilizer. With shortages for everything, will farmers and ranchers even be able to get the needed supplies to plant this year's crops? My concern for the agriculture industry runs parallel from loving the land and making a living from the land. You cannot do one without the other. When things go wrong, which happens more often than we want, I want to be there to help farmers and ranchers with their physical and mental health needs. Being a farmer is not an easy job, but I want to be there to show compassion and care when they need it most as a nurse. Thank you.